Thanks, everybody.
You can have a seat and I will talk about it. Needless to say, it's my pleasure to welcome you this afternoon to Raul's retirement party. He's contributed 25 years of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears that I certify, to Luke particularly. He's been a great help to me my first year. In fact, I'm very selfish. I wish he hadn't picked this first year to do this. On the other hand, he deserves a rest. There's special people here that I'd like all of you to acknowledge, and I know that they were very meaningful to Mr. Fadias. Over here we have Mr. Sanders. Raise your hand, Jim. And I have heard stories about them being on the roof together shingling. Is that true? Probably so. With Mr. Northern, we have our superintendent for many, many years. Most of you all. We have Carol Moore, who's paid all of us. And I didn't ask her how many years she's been here, but I know she was here when I came, so she's been hanging in there a long time. And you all know Carol. Great. Time too, and I'm not real sure. You want me to tell Pat how long I've been there? I got Irene Mitchell. I did not have the pleasure of knowing Irene, but I've heard many good things, and there she is back there. We have some board members with us this afternoon. I see Pam Justice back there, president of the board. Mary Smith is with us this afternoon somewhere. There she is. We was our principal here for a year. Raise your hand. We have PTO people all over the place, helpful people. I see Dorothy back there. She contributed a great deal to this party and definitely wanted to make sure it was a success. And we appreciate that PTO. They helped do many, many good things. I'd also like to say Mary Rosenbaum, I know you're going to hate this, but she was definitely a person that was contributing a lot to this get-together, and I wanted to say thanks, Mary, good job. And we saved some real special people till the last here. Benny Garcia is back there somewhere, one of our board members. I want you to know, Mr. Garcia, that I tried 4 different people in this district to find out how long you had been contributing to NYSER. No one can answer.
Too long.
So if I find out, then it's going to be from you directly, because no one else will either tell me or they don't know it. One of the two.
He's been here since first grade.
First grade.
It's first grade.
That's a long time. Yes, he's supposed to bring me a picture of that first school. Special people, and I think I'm just delighted she could come. I kept trying to buzz her, and I felt that she would show up, but I wanted a special invitation to me to her, and I didn't get opportunity. But that's Mrs. Radius, and she served him many years, and that needs to be worked with Raul over the years. I know we have missed him very, very much. However, they've been a wonderful team, and I think that they're pleased to see him retire in good health and know that he will enjoy these years. So that's very special too. And the rest of the staff, all of these, but on the other hand, they too, me included, wish you many, many good years, and hope you enjoy every one of them. At this time, I would like to have Mr. Sanders come up and share with us a few remarks.
By golly, it's good meeting. By golly, I didn't expect to do this. By golly.
He was set up.
It's great, by golly, there. Hey, Raul is getting there. Raul, you threw away the ball on that. Thank you, I'll tell you for sure. Raul has been here, I don't know, 27 years, I believe. And the teachers, I don't know, have grown to think that he just did almost anything. Teachers called, Raul, the sink stopped up, the water won't drain. He looked at it, the teacher forgot some more, those faster parents, we settled out down the bottom, keep traffic, stuff it out. And that was all they did. Check the bulb turned out, turn on. Get Raul over here, he goes over, takes a look at it, plugs it in the wall. That's all they have to do. He didn't do about anything. People call it, well, that cooler just not putting out any air at all today. It's not cool at all in here. You got to do something about the cooler. He walks in the door, turns the water on it, works all right. So they come to think that he's just not performing any kind of job, any kind of American. Kind of remind me of a story that I once heard about an elephant and a mouse. The elephant was out in the water with his trunk squirting water all over him, rolling in the water and just having a real big time. The mouse all this time was up on the shore hollering, "Come out of the water, come out of the water." The elephant didn't pay any attention, he just keeps squirting water over with his trunk, and the mouse hollering, "Come out of the water, come out of the water." Finally, he got tired of all of that. The elephant walked over to the mouse and said, "Well, what do you want?" The mouse said, "Well, I just wanted to know if you had my bathing suit on." Thanks, Raul, for perform very. So, I know I've had a lot of enjoyable days with Raul, working here, go to school. He comes in, about something. I see that all four of his children are here today. They're all married, away from home. And you know what Raul is starting doing now? With all the kids are gone, he started building it upstairs himself. So, I don't know. And all four, I don't know why he's doing it. I once heard about a 75-year-old man getting married to a 25-year-old girl and losing near a schoolhouse. I don't think Raul is going to marry a 25-year-old. But they are building a school about a mile from his house. I grew up in the school over there across the highway from him. So I don't know, but Raul is retiring here now. But there's just so many things that I can say about Raul and so Raul, you have a great time. You want to have to get out here and all these teachers.
We would like for Raul to receive this beautiful plaque presented by the Parent Teacher Organization for 25 years of outstanding service to the district and to Luke's school. And we give it with a lot of sincere thanks behind this and just a sincere wish for good things in the future. One special person over here because I couldn't see, and Mr. Bavarian is here, and he had been with Mr. Cordias for several years too, and he wanted to join us today, so we're pleased to have him and his wife Ruth. Please forgive me for not mentioning Mr. Cordias' children, I just didn't know that's all we were. I would have said. At this time, I'd like to kind of open the floor if there's anyone who would like to share a few words to Raul or about Raul. Anyone who has a special anything to say, this is the time. I kind of like to start that with saying, you know, basic things for me as a new principal. I know we kind of privately had to chuckle with some of the questions that I had for him, like where are the lights? Basic things like that. He kind of puts up with, I think, some of the most ridiculous questions that one can imagine. And he deals with them well, and he does it very kindly, which is, I'm hoping the new person on board is as kind, because that's really very much appreciated. But if anyone else has things to share, this is the time, and we need to kind of break up and just share any special memories or fondnesses or extend anything that you want to Raul, and this is the time to do so. You may come forward, or you can speak from your seat and say good morning.
And I don't have too much more, but I did have my kids all write something for him to remember, and I'd like to give that to him.
Teacher, you always talk.
3 years later, Lisa, our daughter, was born, and so Raul got to go through my pregnancy with me.
Lily, I see you being back.
If you don't want to say it, I'll say it. I've known Mr. Diaz since I've been here. I started here in 1983. And I'll tell you, that was one of the friendliest people that I had ever come across. He was always so helpful. No matter what he was doing, he could be out there in the barn, and here's Mr. Gradius, please contact the office, Mr. Gradius, and it's kind of a joke now. I tell you, he would drop everything he's doing, and he'll come up and just, it could be for a simple thing. There's a little kid here that needs there was a bike, okay, it's to be unlocked. Here he comes, to go all the way back to the barn, come back with those slippers and get that unlocked. And that's just the kind of person he is, just no matter what he's doing, well, he was there on the spot. I miss you, I really will. You're gonna be hard to replace. And we would like for you to come up front, please. We got something for you. This is from all of us here. There's something that you will never, ever, ever forget. Every time you take a look at something. Now that's Luke's school. And Mary, and yeah, from small grade.
Thank you, everybody.
Two other comments at this time. Our superintendent, Dr. Jones, is attending a funeral this afternoon, and he wanted Mr. Gradius to know that he wishes he could have shared these moments with him, but from Dr. Jones, he wishes you a good and happy retirement. And thank you. Next thing, the cake. I would like for all of you to take a peek at it before we chop into it. It was donated by Kathy Pena, and it's just beautiful. So before we eat it, take a peek at it. At this time, I'd like to have Mr. Northern come forward and share a few words with us.
Thank you, Marcia. Marcia asked that I might give the closing remarks, and I wonder how long people want to be here, but I will make it very brief. However, I want to take this special privilege. To the administrative board members and administrators that are here, but most important are the teachers, the faculty, and the support personnel. I just want to say how lucky you are to have the opportunity to work with the most beautiful children that we have in this world and give your heart every day. And I assure you it's appreciated by the parents of the Luke Air Force Base and of the Dyson School community. I can tell Raul a lot about this school, and I want him to know that I was the first irrigator here, because during the construction of the school I was trying to get grass out here, and the gophers were eating the roots faster than the grass could grow, and then I was borrowing. I said I was borrowing water from Mr. Baker and Mr. Roach out of their ditch until I got an 8-inch siphon hose and put them in the ditch, and I can still see Mr. Baker coming up and clouding all over me out here and told me I'd better stick with my business because I'd ran his field dry on the south side of the Glendale Avenue. But I want to say that it was a great experience of building this school under 3 general contractors. And we did all right with the first one. And I don't know what Mr. Sanders did to the second one, but they ran into some pretty hard caliche rock out here. And before we knew it, he'd gone and bought a Polaroid camera and taken pictures, and then had a court case with us in regards to how he found the condition of the earth. Jim, where are you? I can't see too well. Over here. Yeah. I want to tell you about what made Mr. Sanders a success here, is that that first year we had the school under construction, and for some reason there was a strike with the contractor in building the homes, and they didn't get built, and we didn't have any students. So that made him a genuine success that part of the year, remember, Jim? And then the next year we decided, well, we got to do something. And we took in students from the outside area. They were living in other school districts and being brought in. And some arrived at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. So Jim had to babysit those youngsters around here. But we finally got the school rolling. And I told Mr. Sanders at that time, he was a teacher, a head teacher and principal. I said, Jim, that's your school. Just keep them off of my back. And he did a good job. And I can't remember of any real trouble I had. So thanks to you, Jim. Now, Raul, you know, the little youngster says to Raul out on the playground, do you own this school? And Raul says, you bet I do. I'll tell you, Raul, you feel like you own it, and I wish you did own it. But I came out here over 50 years ago, 50 years to be exact, 1937. And one of the most beautiful families I met, right over here on Olive between Dicer and El Mirage Road, was the Gurdias family. And I'll tell you, you can't, if you're going to win out here, you better know the Gurdiases or the Garcias. And talking about Benny being here too long, that man will never be here too long. Because I'll tell you what, he ran things up there in Dicer. Now the man that hired me was Eddie Riggs, and Eddie was a great athlete. And we used to sit down, we had no cafeteria like this, but in the room, Mr. Riggs' room. And Mr. Riggs always took that flint gun and shot the fleas and flies and those gnats, that's what I'm trying to say. And he always had deviled egg sandwiches. And I was batching in Peoria. I came hungry most all the time because I never got up early enough for breakfast. But anyways, the rule was the children played on the playground. And then about 25 minutes after 12, Mr. Riggs went to the window with a whistle, and he blew the whistle. And that meant that they could then go to the restroom and get ready for the play activity. And the story I want to tell about this is that often we'd have a kid come from the city, and they'd come to the country and they'd think they're going to run the thing, you know, run the school. And whenever we had a good boy in school, Mr. Riggs would say to me, well, Al, just wait, and Benny will take care. That's Benny Garcia, your brother. He said, he'll take care of him, and you look the other way until he does. And Benny was a real leader and was president of the student council in his graduating year. Now, I want Raul to realize and know that where you've gotten today, I had a big part in that because I was your school bus driver. Where are you, Raul? Can't see it. Oh. Couldn't smell either. Now, Raul, you remember you didn't ride very far. You rode a mile up to Waddell Road and a mile down to the Y. That was where the bar was. And then Raul would change buses. And this group from high school, we, of course, didn't have a high school, and they were what we called tuition students in the Peoria. And the girls always sat on the left side, on the driver's side, and the boys on the right. But because Raul was such a special person and all, I don't know how he raised with the girls so well, but he always came over and sat in the first seat right back of me. And he called me Coach. And he'd want to know. And the first thing, if I was a minute or two late, he'd let me know it. He said, well, you stayed out all night last night. There's something about not getting up. But Raul, what did we talk about most of the time when we had that little short run? What's this? Money, that's right. And Raul and I had some good talks about, investing our money and all of that. And then what was the promise? You said you would do what? In my older
Donate
days.
a gym.
Do what?
Donate a gym.
Donate, well, you're a taxpayer, but I mean, you told me you'd include me in your fortune. You remember that? All right, now, Raul, we're talking about that. About your riches and all that part.
Say no.
Well, now I want you to really know the truth. Raul is a hard-working lad, and he's worked hard all of his life out here, and he worked for Boswell Company, I think. And I had my eye on Raul about coming down here and being a mechanical engineer and all of that to help Mr. Costa. And I never could corner Raul to get him to admit to come to work for the school district. And he was working 2 jobs. He worked on one and slept on the other. And what he did there, he worked for the gym, isn't that right? On Waddell Road for, just a minute, I'll tell you their names, it doesn't matter now. But you were there a long time. And I said, I'll never get Raul away from that gym. He goes to sleep on the job and, all of that. But anyways, finally, something did happen. And with that, why Raul came to school, or to work at the school, and was assigned here to this school. And Raul, you've been a super, super devoted employee. And actually, I really didn't want to come out here today because I can't realize giving you up. I don't know how Marshall and the rest of them are going to manage, but you're going to be missed. Now, the other thing I want to get in just before I leave, and that's Jim Sanders. Another reason that he was so successful, his first year, he had the choice. And he called his faculty, he'd have a teachers meeting, and he said, now, members of the chorus line. He always addressed them as the chorus line, if you remember that. And with that, my Jim put together just a wonderful staff, but I remember your chorus line, Jim. But I just want to say that, you other here, yeah. All right. Well, Marcia, thank you for this opportunity.
Am I still on? Can you hear me? Now it's the good time, it's the eat time, folks, so we get to boogie over there. You need to take plenty, because there's a ton of food over there, and it's a celebration of Raul, so eat up and be hearty. And gosh, we have another person here. Dr. Linda Lawrence, our assistant superintendent, is here to join us. Thanks for coming, Linda. And thanks for all of you for coming and attending and spending your time.
Come forward.
Come on down, come on down.
Al? Please contact the office, Al.
Right back there.
Please contact the office. Patsy. Come on, Patsy.
Okay, starting from this side here, first, my sister-in-law, Becky, my mother-in-law, Patsy, I guess you all know her. Yeah. And then, I guess,
We know.
my son, David, his wife, Modesta, and two babies, their babies, Sandy, and I hope I can remember the name. JD Jr. And my granddaughter, Raquel, I guess, something. Raquel, and another granddaughter, Monica, my wife. Eva, and my daughter. Oh, yeah, here's all all my grandchildren here. I can't even remember that. Okay.
I say that's a beautiful family with you.
Do you see it? Oh, that's the bridge here. And then you got, yes, you must have changed your phone out there. Whose is it then? She gave it Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, look. Isn't that wonderful?
Grass. Sandy.
Were you surprised? He worked hard too. We wanted you not
Okay, ready? All set. And now do the look right here. All ready. And battery just a little bit. There it is. All right, all ready.
You better come around and see us.
Did you miss so much work today? Oh, and make it up, huh? Okay.
You have to work with on Paul. Never did do something. You fix the clock.
Monday. I want some batteries to put on it.
And actually,